Welcome to the One for the Road podcast. My name is Mr. K. Alongside me, as always, is C Squared. Tonight's topic is I decided to do one called the United States TV Hall of Fame. More of that in a minute. I thought we'd talk about the actor and actresses that if they said, hey, John and C Squared, open up a TV Hall of Fame in the United States, has to be United States actors and actresses. Who would you let in? I came up with a top 10 list. We'll see how far we get. It's in chronological order, so we will capture
C
the
squared is
50s.
not worried about who we let in.
Right,
We are worried about ticket sales and ticket prices,
right,
man.
right. This covers the 1950s through the 70s, so this is not Gen Z favorable. Let's put it that way. So, some ground rules. This is the United States Hall of Fame. I don't mean to be xenophobic.
Exclusion
Yeah,
exclusionary.
exclusionary, but there are there are reasons, and this could have went in many different directions. For example, there are no people from SCTV, which is all Canadian. If these people were Americans, they would be in because they are geniuses. John Candy, Catherine O'Hara, Eugene Levy, Martin Short, it goes on. Genius. The other group of geniuses, of course, are Monty Python. And we could induct all of those guys in.
Yeah,
And
I'll
we
go
could
with the
go have a
Monty
separate
Python.
show and a separate wing for SCTV and Monty Python.
I would agree with that Monty Python for sure.
Also Benny Hill, so of course.
Yeah, I love Benny
All
Hill.
right, me too. There will be absolutely no one from Saturday Night Live. Go see episode 27. We listed our top 10 performers again. Saturday Night Live's been on for 51 years. It deserves its own wing. These are people outside of this realm. Uh,
This is a great idea there, Mr. K. We are now soliciting donations
right.
for the American what was it, Hall of Actors and Actresses, TV Actors and Actresses Hall of Fame.
Right. There are also a couple more exclusions. No animation. So sorry, Simpsons. I know you're great, but again, you deserve a separate wing. No animation. Sorry, Seth MacFarlane. And my last exclusion, which is pretty obvious, but another wing, another maybe even Hall of Fame, no writers. So that's a different discussion in a different wing. So sorry, Rod Serling and Charlie Brooker and some other really great writers, actors or actresses only. So let's start it off again chronological. Let's go with the obvious Lucille Ball from Jamestown, New York, not too far from where I used to live. The queen of TV comedy, I Love Lucy, ran on CBS from October of 51 to May of 57. Great show. Still holds up, I would say, episodes. After that, she had two other shows, The Lucy Show, which ran for 6 years, and Here's Lucy, which ran for 68 to 74. Third grade math says that's 6 years. Pretty much never stopped working. Lucy was nominated for 13 Emmys and won 4. So would you dispute that, C Squared?
Yeah, well, I think Ricky should get some credit there too. The early
Yeah,
Ricky and his jam and band, man.
yes. So good point. Desi Arnaz was the producer. They collaborated, and I mean he is what arguably made I Love Lucy. I mean, he produced it. It was very collaborative. I Love Lucy between Lucy and Desi Arnaz. Desi Arnaz and Desi Liu went on to produce a lot of great TV programs that became classics too. So good point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next I got is Jackie Gleason. Before the Honeymooners was the Jackie Gleason show, quite popular from 52 to 57. He earned an Emmy nomination for that, just his own show. for 3 times, never won. And then the Honeymooners, which was a skit that started on the Jackie Gleason show, spun out. I did not know this. The Honeymooners, 39 episodes only, 1 year. That's it.
Really?
Yeah. I was the same way. I was like, really? That was it?
Because that was, yeah, that was a considered a classic.
Oh, yes. Unbelievably funny show. Again, still holds up today. Some of those episodes as being very, very funny. Here's something I didn't know that I did research on. Gleason was averaging about 70 grand an episode in the mid 50s. That would equate to 800 grand today per
Yeah,
episode. Thank God there were only 39.
yeah, yeah.
So
Well,
he had Seinfeld beat. I mean, Seinfeld eventually got to $1 million an episode in his last season, but Gleason was pulling down what equated to be 800 grand.
back, yeah, 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 yeah. Right, right. It's a lot
Right.
of money back in the day, probably.
Here's another thing. The network and Gleason mutually decided to cancel the show, Gleason, the Honeymooners, stating the excellence of the material could not be maintained and I had too much fondness for the show to cheapen it. By doing so, Gleason forfeited $7 million in the 50s. That equates to 80 million today.
That's incredible.
So I put this, he was Chappelle before Chappelle.
Right. Yeah, yeah,
Chappelle
yeah.
did something
Right, right.
similar, and his reasons were the same. After 4 seasons, he was struggling to come up with the excellence that he wanted.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
And that's good of
right.
those
I mean, they were
folks. And
artists. That's a true
right.
artist.
Yep. Yeah, yeah,
They were
right.
married
No,
to the art.
that is an excellent point, Mr. K. The difference between a freaking entertainer and an artist.
Right, right. And they weren't in for the money. They were like, I
Yep.
think Chappelle walked away from 50 mil. Gleason walked
Yeah.
away from 80.
Yep. Isn't that crazy?
What's also crazy is Jackie Gleason had 5 Emmy nominations and never won one. But I've got him in the hall just for the Honeymooners
I
alone.
liked him as a pool player. You
Oh
realize Jackie
yeah,
was quite the pool show
yes.
fan.
Oh yeah, good movie, The Hustler. Next, in third spot, I've got James Arness, the star of Gunsmoke. James Arness played Matt Dillon for 20 years on television, 55 to 75, spanned 3 decades
That's incredible. That
for a TV show, too.
right. Yeah.
During its 20-year run, Gunsmoke received a total of 15 Emmy nominations and won 5. Gunsmoke rating wise was huge. It was always popular in that 20 years. I think it was always in the top 10.
Isn't
It
that
was in the top
crazy?
10 in the 70s.
Yeah, right. People like cowboys, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mr. Arnaz had 3 Emmy nominations, but no wins, kind of like Gleason. Unbelievable that he never won. Also, here's another thing. Gunsmoke was on the radio for 9 years prior to it coming to TV.
Are you
So in the
kidding me?
late 40s and
He
on
made his
radio.
that dude made his entire career off of one role. Think
Right,
about that.
right.
He had
Yeah,
a 30-year run as the same character.
right, right,
That's basically his alter ego at that point.
right. All right, you'll love my number 4 pick. It's William Shatner.
I love William
I've got him
Shatner.
down. Two great Twilight Zone episodes in 60 and 63, Star Trek from 66 to 69, TJ Hooker, which I didn't really much care for, but it
Okay,
shows
well,
that,
everybody has a clinker, and that
yeah,
movie
it
is
was on for 4 years in the 80s. And then, of course, Boston Legal for four
oh
years
my
in
God.
the aughts, 2004 to 2008.
Andy did some cameos in movies
Yes,
that I
yes,
can't, and it was always a comedic type of cameo, and
yeah,
it was.
yeah.
I wish I could. I wish I would have known you were going to say that, Mr. K. I would have found that movie because it's a classic, man. Where he does a cameo with some kid in a comic book shop, and
Oh,
it is
huh. I
hilarious,
don't,
man.
yeah. Shatner was nominated 7 times, won twice for Denny Crane.
Danny
Boston Legal
Crane,
in the
baby, Danny
practice.
Crane forever.
Yes. That role was unreal for
That
him.
show was incredible.
Yes,
And that
yes.
show was incredible, and the role was incredible. And uh, what is it? James Spader
You're right,
playing to him on the as the co-conspirator, and
right,
incredible, incredible.
right. Yeah, it's funny because, the practice was pretty dramatic and didn't really have a lot of leeway for comedy. And these same people spun that off to Boston Legal.
Yeah,
And you started to see like the Spader Shatner, like kind of comedic chemistry in
yeah,
Boston Legal. That was
yeah. No,
unbelievable.
yeah, it was great stuff. That was
Right.
classic. I am not a big television guy, but that was classic stuff for its time.
Yes. Yes. I got number 5 is Mary Tyler Moore, co-star of the Dick Van Dyke Show from 61 to 66. Uh, Hugely popular on that show. Quite a looker back in the day. And then the star of the great Mary Tyler Moore Show, which ran from 70 to 77. Show ranked in the top 20 for 6 seasons. By the seventh, it had fallen. Concerned that a renewal would hurt the show, they decided to mutually end the show in 77 after 7 years. Uh, let's see. Over 7 seasons, the Mary Tyler Moore Show won 29 Emmys. Mary Tyler Moore herself won 7 out of 15. So, hell of a batting average.
There you are.
And Mary Tyler Moore is so popular, they built a freaking statue of her in Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. That's
Because that's where
hilarious.
Mary Tyler Moore show
Right.
is
Yeah, no, it's
took
actually,
place is in Minneapolis.
yeah.
So Mary Tyler Moore used to frequent your gigs, right? As a groupie.
Must have been. That must have been the 70s one when I was doing the childhood actor thing. Yeah. The
Mm,
I
yeah.
a good person that survived beyond that show, Mr. Ted Knight.
Oh
And
man, that whole cast. I mean, Betty White, Cloris
oh,
Leachman.
Betty White. There you are.
Yeah,
That's
Betty
right.
White
Betty
was
White and Ted
unbelievable on
Knight,
that.
man.
Yeah. A lot of spin-offs too, Phyllis, Rhoda,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But yeah, quite the crew. Ted Knight, yeah. He's a riot.
That
Uh, oh, lastly, I'm Mary Tyler Moore. Did you ever see Ordinary People?
probably many moons ago.
So she was nominated for an Oscar for a role in Ordinary People, and she is quite the unmarried Tyler Moore like character in that movie. Oh my lord.
That's funny.
She is a witch in that movie.
That's funny.
All right, number 6, staying with the ladies. I have Carol Burnett, star, of course, of the Carol Burnett Show. Carol Burnett Show
Yeah.
ran for 11 years from 67 to 78. Featured some of the most hilarious skits and satire on TV during those years. Burnett has received 23 Primetime Emmy Award nominations, won 6, She's also received 18 Golden Globe Awards, won 7. Uh, she also won 3 Tonys and 3 Grammys. No, she was nominated. She never won. Nominated
Yeah.
for 3 Tonys and 3 Grammys. But
Yeah. The
good
real
show.
shtick of that show was Harvey Korman and Tim Conway.
Oh, yes, yes,
Oh
yes,
my God,
yes.
man.
Comedy gold. Yes,
Comedy gold is Tim Conway as a dentist and
right.
freaking and Harvey Korman as a freaking patient where he freaking injects himself with the freaking Novocaine in his arm.
Yes.
Dude, oh my
Uh,
God.
the one thing was Conway broke up. I mean, broke Corman all the time, and they couldn't even edit it out. I mean, it wasn't like a live show, so I can't imagine how many takes there were where they were like, okay, I guess he's gonna break, and we're gonna have to go with it.
Yeah, right.
But there
Yeah.
are many scenes where Conway breaks Corman. I
Well,
mean,
another one where Conway tells a story about an elephant, and every one of them, including like Vicki Lawrence,
oh yeah,
is
I
sitting
remember.
there,
That was a
the whole
mama's family.
crew, frigging, and they're all losing it,
It
and
was.
and and he ends a story, and friggin' Vicki Lawrence says something like uh he just kind of looks at her and she's like, well, I don't know what to say. It's something like, I don't know what to say when some damn fool goes off script and just starts.
Right, right. Yeah, that was like a mama's family thing.
Yeah,
And
right. Yeah,
that
yeah.
is hilarious. The crowd is losing it. I mean, it is tremendously funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I was wondering if you saw that because I was going to refer to it because I was going to say that was the
That
worst
is
because he broke up
great
everybody. Carol Burnett's going
improv. Yeah, right.
like trying to hold it in and can't. She's just like losing it.
That is true comedy right there.
Yes, yes. All right. Number 7 I have is Carol O'Connor, the one and only Archie Bunker.
Yeah.
Our first move into the 70s. We've reached the 70s, Chris.
Yeah.
The star of All
I
in the
like the
Family.
70s.
Yes, me too. Star of the All in the Family ran from 71 to 79, arguably the greatest television show of the 70s. Very bleeding edge, very controversial, dealt with lots of issues of race and the war and all sorts of stuff. I mean, Carol Connor, of course, played the bigoted New Yorker Archie Bunker to perfection for all our Gen Zers out there. Uh, Carol O'Connor received 9 nominations, won 5. O'Connor also starred in Archie Bunker's Place from 79 to 83 and the crime drama In the Heat of the Night from 88 to 95. And he won one of his Emmys for his role in Heat of the Night. So
Wow.
figured
Yeah.
Archie had to be in
Yeah, he
there. Mr.
was he a
Carol
cop
O'Connor.
in Heat of the Night or something?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And now
Yeah.
I do blurry memories of that. And
Yeah. I didn't watch that show that much. It was based, of course, off the movie.
uh,
So, all right, moving along. We're chugging along. We're at number 8. I've got Bob Newhart, the first stand up to strike comedy gold with TV. 2 successful shows with his name on them. The first of which is the
yeah,
Bob Newhart Show, which ran from 72 to 78. And then Newhart, which ran from 82 to 90 for a total of 14 years, almost
wow.
straight. Well, almost straight. Took about 4 year break, but 14
Yeah,
years straight, those 2 shows ran. Not
yeah.
straight, but
That I mean, that was dry humor. That was dry
oh
70s humor,
yes,
dude.
yep,
And
yep. Do you recall the last episode of Newhart? Spoiler
I don't
alert for this 1990 ending. So the end of Newhart ends with him waking up in bed next to his TV wife from the Bob Newhart show in 72 to 78. And Newhart is a bad dream he had, a la
That,
Dallas style.
that's hilarious.
Right. And his Suzanne Plachette, who played his TV wife, is in bed with him at the last scene of Newhart. And he's like,
That's actually a great ending.
right. They say it's the most unforgettable ending of a series in TV history because that's the
That's
way the whole series ended. Was it
that's
was a bad dream.
that's hilarious.
And then he's recounting all of the last 8 seasons of Newhart. And he was like, I was a Vermont hotel owner and I had this beautiful blonde wife. And then right away his other wife goes, well, I know that was a dream because she's a brunette.
Yeah, yeah, right.
So yeah.
That's funny. That's great ending.
Uh let's see, the tail of the tape with Mr. Newhart, as far as Emmys go, nominated for 5 Grammys, won 3 as a stand-up, but afterwards as TV, nominated for 7 Golden Globes, won 1, nominated for 9 Emmys and won 1. So, tail of the tape with Mr. Newhart. Getting there. Number 9. This is a surprising one, but I've got some evidence, and it's my personal choice. Jack Klugman. So I've got Jack Klugman because he was in 4 great Twilight Zone episodes and one of 2 actors who were only in 4 episodes of the Twilight Zone. C Square, can you name the other? What actor was in 4 Twilight Zone episodes? Different ones.
How about another Jack? Jack Nicholson.
Now, William Shatner was in 2. So if you were thinking,
you're going probably way far back beyond.
Oh, I'm going way back, like early '60s. So
yeah, that's I'm trying to think who would have been popular in the early '60s. I have no idea.
okay, it's pretty obscure. It's Burgess Meredith who played the Penguin
I
in
like Burgess,
'66.
man.
Yeah,
Made
him
a
and Klugman.
cheesy movie in the '80s, which was awesome. And first of all, I love him in the '60s, the Batman stuff, and second of all,
yes.
he made a cheesy movie in the '80s that was like police state type movie. And
Oh
he was
wow.
kind of like a side character in that. A great actor.
Yeah, it was Rocky's trainer, so that was a cool
Rocky's trainer. There
one.
you are. And
Yeah, yeah.
Burgess,
And what's
that's a
also
great.
funny was one of his last roles was he was Jack Lemon's father in Grumpy Old Men.
That
So, so I got Jack Klugman. He was in 4 great Twilight Zone episodes. He won an Emmy in the '60s. He was on The Odd Couple from '70 to '75. Then he was on Quincy from '76 to '83. So again, really popular across 3 different decades.
yeah
Where he racked up quite a few Emmy nominations too. Nominated 10 times, won 3. So 300 batting average, not too bad.
yeah. We gotta need the other 3 quick, Mr. K.
Oh,
Who
we
are
only
the
got
other?
one left. Only got one left. We're on 10.
No, the other three that were on the Twilight Zone 4 times.
Oh, no, there's only 2. Klugman and Meredith are it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Klugman and Meredith are the only 4-timers. There are
Got
some
it.
2-timers like Shatner, but no one, I don't think, was even on 3. So,
I would have never got Jack Klugman.
yep,
So
it was
moving
Jack
on.
Klugman and Burgess Meredith. We're the only 2. They appear on 4 episodes of Twilight Zone. We're at number 10, and this should probably round us out. Rounding out the top 10 of the '70s, I've got Alan Alda. Who can forget Hawkeye Pierce? Alan
Yeah.
Alda was a star of a little old show called MASH, based off the book and the movie. The TV show came third, ran from '72 to '83. during that span was nominated for 100 Emmys, won
Huh.
14. Can you believe that? What's
Hey, that's
amazing about
killing it.
all the won 5 Emmys for MASH, but not all for acting. Some were for directing and writing. And in total, and now in Alda's TV career, he was nominated for 34 Emmys and won 6. He was also nominated for 16 Golden Globes and won 6. Did you like MASH? Did you
I
watch
loved
it?
MASH.
Yeah,
MASH.
I love MASH too.
The early ones were
Yes.
fabulous, and
I've
it still
seen
had
every episode. I
McLean
have most of the.
Stevenson and the
Yes.
Trapper and all those
Trapper.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. So
Trapper and
what was so he did after? I'm going to show you what a nerd I am, there, Mr. K, real quick. He did some kind of like Scientific America or some deal like that
yes.
after that. I don't know if that was the name of it, but it was pretty cool.
Yes.
It was
I
very
remember that.
PBS like,
Yep.
man.
Yep. Yeah, that was
And
right after MASH.
yeah, and so did Leonard Nimoy did In
Yes.
Search
In
of.
Search of.
Yeah,
I
that
remember
was
In
great. That
Search
was great
of.
stuff too,
In
man.
Search of was wild.
That was great.
All right, we got through at the top 10. We went through the 50s through the 70s. I have another list, but that will be another day, another time. Cover the 80s to present day. Let's do some work here. You can reach us on email at 14theroad podcast at gmail.com. 1 4, get it? Our website is onefortheroad.net or 14theroad.net. I think that makes it a little easier on various audio platforms. We're now on Amazon now. We're now on Apple. We've always been on RSS, Podbean, Spotify, and Zeno FM. Like and subscribe to us on YouTube. 4C squared. Have a good week.
Thanks, folks.